All right, welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, I'm going to give you, we have 358 cop stories. This is going to be 359. Look them up. They're vice gangs, narcotics. You'll like them. They're pretty good. I'll give you one here. It involves a lawsuit, if you want to call it a lawsuit, and a altercation with a nightstick and a broken tail light. Okay, so hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm working gangs with another officer. We're both pretty seasoned. I think I had 11, 12 years on. Been around a while. We working in the Venice area, and we're on, I think it's Venice Boulevard, I think. Anyway, a restaurant on the corner. So this is where little things become big things, okay? We're coming up on a light. We're not on any call, we're an unmarked police car, but we're in uniform. So people see us, hey, they look in the car and they see a couple of cops. Well, I happen to look over, I'm the passenger, and I see a really brand new, I think it was a Mercedes, two-door, sitting up on the curve, sitting on the sidewalk right in front of the restaurant, okay? So I look over, and about that time the manager sees me, turned out it was the manager later, and he goes, and I go, oh man, in police circles you hate wave downs, because usually crap, okay? So I go, hey, stop man, I gotta get out. So I get out. He goes, you do me a favor? I go, what? Would you write this guy a ticket? He's blocking my establishment, he's on the sidewalk, nobody. I said, oh, no problem, I'll take care of it. So I reached in to get the ticket book out, and I'm standing behind his car, and I'm starting to write the ticket. Well, of course, the guy comes out. What are you doing? I said, I'm going to write you a ticket, man. Just hang on there a minute. Well, I just came right. That doesn't matter. The manager says you want a ticket, I'm going to give you a ticket. I already started writing it out, right? Well, so what? Whatever. And so he walks around, standing by his car, doors open, and I'm looking down, my partner's over here, and all of a sudden he turns and jumps in the car and fires it up, okay? And I look, and I'm kind of startled because I don't normally expect this. I see the backup lights come on, okay? I'm only like 4 feet behind this car. So I see the backup lights come on. Remember, this all happens fast. This isn't Hollywood where it's slow motion. He's in the car. I'm looking at him. Backup lights come on. The Sabre. Baton comes out. He puts the backup lights go up. And at the same time, I smash his tail light. Okay. And he takes off. Burns rubber. Come off the curve. We run back to the car. My partner's already run to the car. I run back in there. We take off. Now we're in pursuit. Okay. We get about 6 blocks, and he pulls over. I call it a violent pullover. He just goes like this, not the gradual. He's offensively stopping, if that's the word you can use. He just goes, he gets out of the car. So I get out of the car and I'm walking up and he comes right at me. How dare you? Who do you think you are? And I go, get back. And he didn't get back. So I come across and they wouldn't let us choke people out anymore. So they hand us an aluminum stick and say, go beat them people. That's a lot better, okay? So he's coming at me. I said, stay back. Good morning. He just kept coming. So I just found Baton. We didn't have tasers then. So out comes Baton. And he taught me the kneecap's a good place to go. They even told you if you have a 300-pound power lifter with steroids, you hit him on the chest, you might as well be throwing a toothpick at him. You take out his kneecap, he'll fall down and you're done. Kneecaps, he cannot work on kneecaps. How much up iron you push, he could leg press 600 pounds, those kneecaps come off like a cork. So that's what I did. Popped his kneecap, down he went. Anyway, so we hooked him up. Tried to cut the story down to a reasonable size. Call for a sergeant, he gets there. We impound the car, nice car too. The other unit takes him to the hospital. And I tell the sergeant what happened. Okay, fine. So they go to the hospital, fill out the reports. Another unit's going to book them. They do that because that way sometimes officers will continue their hatred to the jail and beat the guy in the back seat and all that stuff. And we've never done that, but I figure once it's over, it's over. But and so the department wants to keep everything nice. You have another unit do that transportation. That way the officers get personally involved. Because if you stick someone or beat someone, they're going to be MFing you the whole time. Then you'll find that some officers can't take it anymore and they start hitting them. I don't do that. It's over. So I'm standing there in the lobby of the hospital before they're going to take him out. And my sergeant says, hey, he wants to say something to you. You want to hear what he has to say? I said, sure, I don't care. So they bring him out in a wheelchair. His legs got a big ice pack on. They're going to take him over to the jail ward and work on him even more. So he goes, you want to say something to the officer? Looking at him, he goes, you know what? What? You're not a very nice person. And I'm standing there going, well, sir, you made me do that. No, I didn't. Well, I'm not going to argue with you, but if you had just come out, not driven off, not trying to run me over, I wasn't trying to run you over, I wouldn't have done this. I'm done now. I turned away. He's like, okay, off he goes. Okay, so fine. So it's over. I make the report. He's medically treated. He's booked in the ward. He's kicked out a few days later. I don't know what happened to him. I could care less. 4 months go by. I get a call. City Attorney's Office. Civil liability. How you doing? I'm so-and-so. How you doing? I said, did you have an altercation with someone? Oh yeah, I did. I had to, you know, she meant physical altercation. I go, yeah, I had to hit him on the knees. That was this about? He says, oh yeah, he's suing us for trauma and this and that. Okay. She goes, and did you, you know, remember now, city attorneys are representing me, so I have to be, they're my attorney now. Okay, I have to be honest with them. You can't lie to your own attorneys. And you shouldn't lie anyway. Just tell the truth. It's in the report anyway. So I go, well, do you have the report in front of you? And she goes, yeah, I do. I'm looking at this. Said, did you break out a taillight? I said, yeah, I did. Because I thought he was going to ride into me. About the same time I saw the backup lights, my light flashed in front of me. I don't want to sound dramatic. So I took out the stick and to warn him, and I smashed the glass. About that time he took off, so I couldn't, I don't know what he was doing. Okay, fine. He's suing for that too. Okay. So, you know, he's going to sue for hundreds of thousands of dollars and trauma, and you hit his stick, and he's stressed out, and he's got post-traumatic syndrome, whatever the hell. Yeah, okay, fine. She goes, well, just wait, and I'll have you in here in another 3 or 4 months for a deposition. And okay, fine, ma'am, thank you. Okay. Again, we're police, man. It's like I told you earlier when I took some people out of a house on a fire and all these other things. The next day you go to your work. So 3 months down the road, I forgot about this thing. I'm doing my job. You pay me to do my job every day. You don't pay me to, oh my gosh, I'm going to get sued. I'll sit here and wait for 3 months. That's not what you pay me for. Okay? You don't pay cops to do that. Other people might. Attorneys might. Politicians might. But we have to work every day. Come to where I work for a living, so we say. Okay. So I get a call, you know, city attorney, same gal. How you doing? She goes, hi. I said, well, are you going to take my deposition? She goes, no, he's dropped everything. We settled. I said, and I go, you settled. She goes, you sound like you're agitated. Yeah, I am agitated. Remember, I have 11, 12 years on now. 12 years. I go, I told her, I don't appreciate the city paying people money, good money, taxpayers' money, for actions that officers do that are doing it legally and legitimately, just because they don't want to go to trial. That makes me mad, because then it tells me that I did something wrong. She goes, no, you did nothing wrong. It's all okay. We just, you know, it's financial. I know. It's expedient. The city doesn't want to go to trial, so if they can avoid a trial where juries seem to lean towards the poor criminal and award them millions of dollars, the city writes a check, gets out of it. I can understand it, but I still think it's kind of rotten, because it makes it look like we're doing something wrong. She goes, you did nothing wrong. So what did you negotiate? Well, he originally wanted $500,000 for drama and all that. We took care of his medical, you know, we took care of that. She goes, but she goes, we settled. I said, what did you settle for? We told him that if we replaced his taillight, we're call it even. I'm on the phone with, what? Yeah, she says, I told him if you could, he's all pissed off about that damn taillight. Well, I didn't know this at the time, but those taillights, I guess they're assemblies. You just can't put in a bulb, or, well, we broke it out, but I mean, it was like $300 or $400 for the whole thing. You know, you got to put it in. So she says, yeah. And I said, so what happened? I told him if he sends me a copy of a receipt for payment of a taillight, that we will pay, cut him a check for that receipt on a taillight with a bona fide, not a junkyard, a bona fide, I think it was a Honda. No, it was a Mercedes. A bona fide Mercedes dealership, a receipt for a taillight that matches that model, proving that he bought a taillight, will reimburse him. How much do you think it is? He goes, oh, he already told me it's $287 or something. Oh, is that what you're going to do? Yeah, we're going to do that. So I just want to let you know, we need to let you know this is what we did. No guilt on our part at all. He even kind of said that he probably shouldn't have been so mad, but he had a bad day with his wife. Oh, really? So he had a bad day with his old lady. He parks in front of a restaurant. The manager doesn't want him there. I get out to write him a parking ticket, which eventually I did write him a parking ticket too. Incidentally, I wrote it as a bonus, but I forgot about that. You always get ticket, man. I'm gonna cancel that ticket. In fact, let me get on a side note. I almost forgot this. Before we impounded the car, I finished my ticket, put it on the blade. Okay, because I wrote this ticket. This ticket allows everyone to see where I came from and where I started and where I ended. So the city attorney can say, oh, he's not just picking this poor guy out of a crowd. He got waved down by the manager, which incidentally the manager's name was on here, from this place, and this is where the officer was here. So you got to do that. You got to keep your continuity of what happened, so nobody can go back and say, you just did it because you didn't like this guy, you didn't like black people, you didn't like white people. Incidentally, he happened to be white. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So that's what happened. So I said, well, thank you. She goes, no, that's okay. You're fine. This is $230. We figured that was a bargain, or whatever it was, $280, whatever it was. I go, yeah, it's kind of a bargain in there. She goes, yeah, okay, see you later. That was it. Big lawsuit, $500,000. He was mad about his taillight. I guess I would be too. The Mercedes was pretty new. But and you know what? Don't park on sidewalks. Don't allegedly try to back or drive off with the officers. Ain't gonna happen, okay? Take responsibility for your own actions, okay? Most people don't. And also, now I got an announcement to make. Got time here. We've done this for a year and a half now, and over 500 videos, both questions, 359 questions, and about 169 questions and answers. So please keep asking me questions. Please watch these videos. Tell your friends, and we're going to toast Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for everybody, and toast the people that's helped me. And here we are, non-alcohol. It's just cider. I got one lady here that's having a hard time walking, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and can you get the glass up, Sandy?
Yeah.
And everybody else here?
There's mine.
Anyway, there you go. Toast, everybody. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Woohoo.
Okay. See you guys later. Okay. Bye-bye.
Tastes really
You're
good.
all under arrest.